Hey, I appreciate for watching this video, and if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe and turn notification on so you don't miss any update. Let's take a look at a new crypto at this channel. QUANT coin. Very promising project. According to crypto.com, QUANT with a trading symbol of QNT is currently trading at over $300 or up about 1.47% over the past 24 hours. QUANT has a market cap of 3.55 billion. 24 hours trading volume is at around 60 million. Circulating supply, little over 12 million QUANT tokens. Maximum supply is capped at 14.61 million QUANT. So what does QUANT do? QUANT is a multi-purpose cryptocurrency and operates as a key to access the QUANT network suite of solutions, including Overledger. Overledger is the world's first blockchain operating system that not only connects blockchains to one another, but also connects existing networks to blockchains and facilitates the creation of internet-scale multi-chain applications, otherwise known as MApps. The official website for QUANT Network is at QUANT.network. If you're interested in learning more about QUANT Crypto, I would strongly recommend you to visit their website at QUANT.network. This is the daily chart for QUANT, and the data I have is to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on October the 16th. QUANT has definitely been one of those outstanding performers this year. It was in consolidation for most part of the early part of this year, then broke out around the second week in May, ran from about $20 all the way to almost $100. Then we had Bitcoin crash. QUANT retraced out to about $55. It didn't take that long for QUANT to begin this reversal in price, and since then it ran from 55 all the way to 430 and started to retrace. Then swing down, drop down to about 264, bounce up, retrace, retested 264, bounce right back up. So we had this potential for a double bottom. Retrace again, retested the same prior low at 264, bounce right back up. So here we are looking at a potential for a triple bottom. Let's take a quick look at some other indicator. Bollinger Band is forming out very nicely. When QUANT spiked up and establishes all-time high, the Bollinger Band expanded and it got overstretched. After that, the price retraced, the Bollinger Band contracted. It got tighter and tighter. Right now to the point where the Bollinger Band is extremely tight. If you look at the width of this band, it's very similar to right at around the September time frame. And after that, QUANT spiked up and reached an all-time high of 429. That is what I'm seeing right now. The stochastic oscillator is also showing that QUANT just get out of this oversold territory, and there is this crossover where we see the blue signal line crossover, and now it's leading the red line, and that is a positive indicator. For the past 4 days, the price had been trending up. Right now, QUANT is trading at 295 or up over 2%. So all this positive sign indicates that this could be the triple bottom, and QUANT is in the process of reversing the direction. The key now is for QUANT to be able to close the day over the 10 days as well as the 50 days moving average. So I like to see QUANT trade at about 302 or above. That would be the key price, because at 302, QUANT would be trading above both of the 10 days and the 50 days. Stabilize over that, QUANT would then reach the next resistance level at 325. 325 is right at this resistance trend line. That would be a major resistance that QUANT need to cross over. Cross over that, QUANT would then run up to about 348, where it would also be retesting this prior high. Cross over that would take QUANT to retest the prior high at 429. So all of this is looking good. However, there is one negative side, because if we look at the moving averages, 3 days ago, we had this crossover where the 10 days dropped below the 50 days, and now it's lagging behind the 50 days. So that is one of the bearish sides. So here's the key. if the price continued to trend higher and then Quant trade over the 302, then there's a very high probability that the 10-day would reverse direction and then cross over and lead the 50 days. Then we would be out of this potential bearish side. However, if Quant cannot cross over the 50 days, then there is always that possibility that the price would retrace and then retest this prior low at 264. A breakdown, then technically that can lead Quant all the way down to about the 185. That would be the worst case scenario. However, Quant has been extremely strong because in the past, whenever the 10 days cross over and drop below the 50 days, the price immediately bounce up. And then we see the 10 days reverse direction, cross over, and then lead the 50-day again. And so far, if we look at the price action over the past 5 days, it seemed like history was about to repeat itself because now the price is trending up and very soon the 10-day would reverse direction and then cross over and lead the 50 days. So as long as Bitcoin stabilizes, then there's a very high probability that Quant would begin this reversal in price and eventually will take it to retest the all-time high at 429. And that's it for this video.